mark on Sasha's neck. She got a little scrap with one of the other turtles. Healing up nicely. She's looking good. Had a few tragedies happen while I was at the wedding. Soaking that piece of driftwood now too. This tank broke down on me again. Thankfully, when I got home, it broke down. So I didn't lose any fish, and there was no flooding or anything like that. The second I went to top it off, the seal broke on it. So I'm either going to reseal it, have to put on new bracers, or I'm just done with it. I don't know yet. But I did get married, hence all the flowers. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to mess with that one again. The bow fronts are just problematic at best. I love the tank. It looks great when it's fixed and running good, but bow fronts, problematic. The seals never want to hold for long. So I'm done with that one. This one's still crystal clear. Count the dang rocks. One for the sun glare. Pothos is coming great right there. That little plant's done flowering for the year, but it looks good too. Got all my heaters in as the cold's starting to come around. And then I got them moved into this 40-gallon breeder. The ones I didn't put outside in the pond. So there's a bunch in here, but most of them are in the pond because you know I have thousands of guppies. So I put most of them in the pond. Got my guinea pig started fighting. So he's going to end up going to a friend. And he's going to get his cage back. And over here, got my 4 silver dollars, Severum, electric blue Jack Dempsey, my Snow White parrot cichlid, sunset gourami, electric blue Acara, Centrodontis catfish, lace catfish, spotted cories, green cories, and an albino cory in here also. And 1 pleco, sailfin. He's pretty big. He's probably hiding behind that. No, that's the lace cat right there. On the back of that driftwood. Centrodontis is probably hiding somewhere in the rocks. There it is. This tank's looking really good though. Nice and clear, good quality. And I've been downsizing because I'm going to upsize to a larger tank soon for over here. So my tetras need an upgrade soon. And that's mainly because I want to get more of them. But in here I have 1 tiger barb, 1 cherry barb, 4 platinum skirt tetras, and 4 black skirt tetras. They breed occasionally. The babies don't live long though because that tiger barb is a meanie. But I've had him a long time, so I don't want to get rid of him. And then this tank, I just redid everything. Just dried the floor up too. So it's still cloudy. But I wanted it to look more natural. So I went with rocks and driftwood. And I can't put real plants in here because they eat them all the time. But I do have 1 plant right there that's coming back. The root system's under the rocks, so it's starting to come back. Maybe they won't eat them. But these guys like to hide, so I like to give them places to hide. This is my African cichlid, South American cichlid tank. Once it clears up, they'll come out more. There's a giant Jack Dempsey in here. It's my favorite fish. There he's hiding back there in his little cave. I feel like it in there. And, like I said, I'm downsizing, so the tank I had there is gone. That was where the bow front is. I had a tank over there, it's gone too. I had 2 tanks next to that one. And I still got my little tank in my room. These guys are definitely looking for an upgrade. So chances are, in the near future, I will be getting a larger tank. In the hopefully very near future. But the turtles are loving it out here. Goldfish are savages. And the pond still looks great. There's about 1 million guppies in there. Probably like 10 or 15 rosy minnows because they pick them off every now and then. 8 goldfish, 2 rather large ones. One's as big as my head. And 4 koi. 3 butterfly and 1 regular. Regular's a Showa, Besso, or something. Not even sure. Butterflies. One's orange with a darker orange spot on his forehead. Another one is platinum with an orange spot on his back. And the other one is one of those skeleton koi, but he's like dark orange, yellow, and red. Hard to see them though. Glare on the sun, I can see them fine, but the camera is not picking it up. This water is super clear. Of course, there's probably 1,000 guppies in here breeding right now. Got about a month to make a decision. And then I got to get all my guppies out of here or they'll die during the winter. So they'll probably get moved inside. The goldfish and the koi and the minnows will be fine. They're out here every winter anyway, but I tend to lose guppies if I leave them out here. They don't accustom to the cold very well here in the mountains. So I'll be draining it down and scooping every last thing out of it and moving all the fish inside within a month or so. Hence the gotta find another big tank because gotta have somewhere to put them all. Can't leave them in a small tank. I might condense my cichlids all into one tank. The Jack Dempsey's not going to eat any of those other ones. He's pretty docile. He's been in a community tank most of his life anyway. Hell, I kept him out here in the pond for a while too. When I was in between tanks. But you know, as a fish keeper, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Unforeseen breakdowns happen. I might fix it. I don't know. But you can see that the bracer around the top and bottom is starting to crack right there and down here. You know, I've already sealed both sides and the bracer's cracking on all sides. So it's not holding up to the pressure I need it to hold up to. So chances are I'm going to have to figure out some kind of way to brace the top of this before I seal it again. And that's if I decide to fix it. Because this bracer right here is the only thing that really holds everything together on these tanks. And this one is old. This tank was probably made in the 60s. You know, I got it secondhand, already resealed once. It'll be the 3rd time it's been sealed. If I do it again, I don't know. Y'all got any ideas, let me know. I'm thinking about resealing it. It's a beautiful tank whenever it's actually up and running. And it's a 60-gallon bow front. It's technically 68 gallons. I've measured it. I just call it a 70 usually. But it's 68 gallons. And that's slap full to the brim. And it is 100% leaking right now from this seal right here. You can see where it's busted out right there and right there. So I'll have to scrape it and completely redo it if I'm going to redo it. Which means breaking it down entirely and resealing absolutely everything. And then finding a way to brace the top and bottom. I was thinking duct tape. That's the cheapest way I can think to do it. Since I am not a fucking plastic fabricator. Y'all let me know though. You think it's worth fixing? Or should I just be done with this one? Both fronts being as problematic as they are. And the horror stories I've heard. Very curious what people think. But either way, the pond's looking amazing. And that new piece of driftwood is going to look good in the tank once it soaks long enough. Turtles are already digging being around it. I see you poking up right there. That's definitely Sasha. She always comes out to my voice. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless you all and all you endeavor to achieve. Peace out.